Hello. Right, we're back, and I might not be just back. You might have just watched one, but I've not done one of these for a day or two, so bear with. This one might be rusty. We're up to round 14. Can you believe it? I can't believe it, really. And it's just gorgeous. It's very similar to what we've done already, so let's not worry about it. We can do it. We will need. See, I've forgotten how we do this. What do we do? Yes, we'll need our mandala. We will need a pistachio, hook, scissors and bodkin. Now, can you tell that I've had to raise the camera a bit because this is getting big now? You can tell, can't you? Because you can see the whole hook. Sorry, I'll stop. That's what we're going to need. Let's get started. Okay, so round 14, when we're finished, it's going to look like this. So if you can see, we made those gorgeous points complete, didn't we, in round 13? Well, we're doing the same with the pistachio colour in round 14. And if any of you quilt, this reminds me of a mariner's compass. It's probably absolutely, completely and utterly not right, but you know what I mean, don't you? Beautiful. Right, so shall we get on? Let's get on, shall we? So round 14, we're going to join colour D, which is the pistachio, into any front post treble, which is this big, tall, lovely one here. And we're going through back loops only, aren't we? So just put your hook through the back loop only, pick up a loop of the new colour, seal it in with the chain, and we're ready to go. Okay, so that's that. To start with, well, actually what we're going to be doing is very similar to what we did last time, but we've got some increasing in this one. We've got to just up the stitch count a little bit, and the way we're going to do that is the normal way. That's increasing, and the pattern goes increase 1, so that's 2 double crochet, don't forget, using UK terms, 2 double crochet, 4 double crochet, front post treble, skip 1, 4 double crochet. Let's just do it. You're not going to remember that, are you? If you are, you're a better person than me. Oh, did you hear that? I've forgotten to turn the sound off. I'm so professional. Okay, so to start with, we've got our 1 chain, which counts as the first double crochet, and we've been asked to increase. So I've done another double crochet, so that counts as 2, and off we go. Next up, we've got to do 4 double crochet, and I am crocheting over the end again here. So just in case you haven't done that before, I'm sure you have, but I'm putting my yarn through the back loop, and can you see this here is the end? Yeah, and I'm just making sure my hook goes underneath that so that when I pick my yarn up, it's sort of tucked in and hidden away, and there's no sewing in, which everybody's happy about. Right, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm hoping to squeeze this video in before the school run. He'll be all right, won't he? I'm a bit late. He'll be all right. I won't leave him, don't worry. Right, the next thing, front post treble around the underlying front post double treble 3 together, blah, 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 blah. Let's just know that we're going to do our front post treble around this lovely big thing here to make that point again, just like we did in the last round, all right? So we're doing a treble, UK terms. So yarn around the hook, and we're just going to put our hook from is that the back to the front? Behind. I'm just going to say behind. I'm going to get myself out of trouble by going behind. Honestly, you wouldn't want to learn from me, would you? Okay, and finish the treble. Oh dear. Finish the treble. It was seamless, wasn't it, that? Absolutely seamless. I think I better do another one, hadn't I? Okay, sorry, anyway, that is that, and now we're going to skip a stitch, so don't forget, just bring your work forward, double check you're skipping the right stitch, which is close up, that is the stitch that we are skipping, because our last stitch is coming out of here, so skip that stitch, and in we go. Gosh, this is terrible, I might redo this. Skip that stitch, and we're going in there. I probably won't redo this, you know what you're doing by now. You're just watching for me to mess up, aren't you? Well, good luck, because that's not going to take long. Right, skip 1, 4 double crochet. So we've done 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, We're back to the beginning. So that was the repeat. So can you see your treble stitch sort of sits in the middle of the repeat? You've got a section of double crochet, then that front post treble, and then some more double crochet. So that's how it's going to be. So we're back to the beginning now. We're going to do an increase. Now this is nice, isn't this nice? All our increases are going to sit at the top of this stitch here. So when you get to one of them, you know you've got to do 2 double crochet. That's all right. We can remember that, can't we? That's awesome. Thanks, Amanda Williams. You're ace. 2 double crochet. 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry if it's a bit noisy here. Can I just tell you it's a lot less noisy than it was this morning. I had the council outside chipping bark. I don't know why. It's never happened before. I think they're trying to sabotage this. Right, we're now at our treble. So yarn around the hook. We're going to go just put the hook right the way through behind all of that gubbins there, which is called, what is it called? Front post double treble 3 together. Normal treble stitch here, but it's a bit longer, so let it rise up a bit. You don't want it to pull too much. And then we're going to bring our work forward and check, because we're skipping a stitch, so we're just going to skip that stitch there, and we're going to go in the one after. And we've got 4 more double crochet, and then that is another repeat finished. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, chaps, I'll just whiz round and do that now. Isn't that gorgeous? Got 2 of them. Showing off a bit, but there you go. Sorry. Focus, Emma. Okay, so needle joint. I've taken my hook out and I'm just going to snip the yarn. Snip. And the bit we've all been waiting for. Right, I'm going to move my hook first off at some point. I do that every time. Just plonk it down. It's still in shot. Yes, the bit we've all been waiting for. The needle thread. Oh, look at that. Every time. I'm delighted when that happens. Every time. Right, so I've taken my hook out of the work and left the live stitch there. And yarn, needle from back to front through that stitch. And just pull it gently. Okay, and if you remember, that's created a new stitch, so I need to lose one from the previous round, which is our chain. So I'm going to follow the line of this stitch, which is stitch number 2. Follow, 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 follow it all the way under. And gosh, this is right today, isn't it? Follow, 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 and needle goes back in where it came out. I don't quite know why this looks so bright today. It's because it's sunny, I guess. But this live yarn is sort of blinding. It's beautiful. So there we go. The end of round 14.